Everything you do with a standard grip with the stick, you also want to be able to do with the reverse grip. Reverse grip may not be your first choice, but I may have it sheathed down here, and I may come up and pull it out, and maybe that extra second I need to whip it across. If this is some type of blade like a machete, I may be able to just barely touch him and still give him a good cut without having to feel that power. A lot of times if I just move my arm, I don't want to just use my shoulders. I want to use that hip to get some extra synergistic movement into it. But it takes a little bit more practice. It doesn't feel as comfortable. It's a little awkward, but you still want to practice everything reverse grip that you use standard grip to see what it feels like. Gail's going to be my target. She's going to statue pose. Basic 13 angles of attack. We have the neck here. We have the body. Now when I go for the stomach, I can do it this way. I can do it this way. When I go for the heart and lungs, I can do it this way, or I can do it that way. If she's longer range, I may be here. If she's shorter range or comes in, I may have it here. Opposite thigh, whip it across here, or I can poke it in this way, or I can poke it in this way. I don't care how you do it. Opposite thigh can be there, can be there. You have mostly 3 choices on all of them. I can hook the eye this way, I can hook the eye this way, I can hook the eye this way. Opposite side, there could be a hook there could be a hook there could be a hook right in the end. Straight down, straight up. And again, it might be here first, then here second, then there third. Or I might just come down on her like that. It's still going to be the same angle 12. 13 can be here, could be here, could be where I just get her at the very end of that motion here. So everything you do with the right, you do with the left. I'll have Gail practice with the left. I just demonstrated on the right. So she has reverse. She goes for my neckline. She goes for my stomach line. She goes for my belly button. She goes for my heart and lungs. Now opposite thigh. And same side thigh. Keep the hands up. Hook the same eye. Hook the opposite eye. Straight down. Straight up. Good. And then we'll grab the blades real quick. Go ahead and put the sticks down. So a nice way of practicing is to have one reverse and one standard also. So I might be up in here. I may do follow the leader where I do 1 strike in the saber, 1 strike in the reverse. 1 strike in the saber, 1 in the reverse. And I just go through that same angle of attack, seeing what I'm doing, feeling it differently, because a lot of times one's going to be that slash and one might be that stab. One might be that stab, one might be the pummel strike, pushing them away, or blading them across, or going in here. So it doesn't matter how you do it, as long as whatever the right does, your left kind of follows up. This works good too if she blocks it. So put the knives down for a second here, Gail. Gail blocks that first strike. I sneak in with this one. She blocks that second strike. I sneak in with that one. She blocks the third strike. I sneak in. The concept's there because I'm following the leader. I can still get her in that target acquisition that I wanted to begin with, right? Doesn't matter what the angle is. I could be here. I could be here. You can mix it up. And then you can just make it harder and harder. So you could start with follow the leader, and then from follow the leader, you'd be like, well, I may be blocked here, and I don't want to reach in and go there. I'm just going to, I see the openings right there. So don't get so used to the paradigms that you don't work outside the box. So Gail grabs her knives. Same idea, she attacks me with the first one, and I'll block it. I might X block it here, but she can strike anywhere she wants, right, with the second one. This one's going to do a set pattern, and that one's going to do anything it wants. I block it here, she'll just strike me anywhere. She doesn't have to follow the leader in this sequence for this drill, because we're breaking outside the box. We're keeping one in the same setup, and then she's breaking outside the box with that secondary knife. There's an opening. There's an opening. There's going to be an opening somewhere, especially if I block. I've created all this opening for her. There's openings all the way here because I blocked it. I created all these openings there. That secondary knife is going to do it. I block it here, she's going to go in there. So, doesn't have to be perfect the first time, but you want to get it. Assume they're blocking. Ooh, where's the openings? There's an opening there. They block it. I might do this, right? I block with this knife. They've stopped it. I have an opening here. But practice with that, where they're either both talon, one's reverse, or you can switch it up. And then that way, not only does it help you work on your angles, but it's working on different types of grips and what range you have, because you're going to have a different range from that reverse grip than the talon grip or vice versa. So work on that.